The video game X-Men Origins Wolverine, it is a fun, entertaining action adventure game. What can I say? When I first played this years ago, I was saying this is far better than the movie ever was. Wolverine is the best at what he does, but what he does isn't very nice. Finally, a Wolverine game that gets the character right. It took them a long time, but 2009's X-Men Origins Wolverine Uncaged Edition portrays Wolverine in a better light than X2 Wolverine's Revenge ever did. And I have to say, this video game takes influences from games such as God of War and Devil May Cry. And the story of this video game is loosely based on the film of the same name. I have to say that seeing Wolverine heal in real time was awesome to see. The actors, at least three of them, came back to voice their roles for their characters. I think Hugh Jackman did a decent job voicing Logan here. Sure, it's not top quality voice acting, but it's certainly a lot better than other actors lending their voices to movie tie-in games over the years. And the combat is real cool. It's definitely more bloodier and more violent than any other Wolverine games of the past. And while the story ain't the greatest, it's just a simple hack and slash movie tie-in game. There are some interesting moments in this video game, such as Wolverine escaping the Weapon X facility, or even having him taking on the Sentinel from the comic books. And what I really enjoy about this game is that it doesn't hold anything back. It's unrated for a reason. And as a Wolverine game, this one is pretty solid. It's not one of the greatest games ever made. But during a time where a lot of movie tie-in games were bad, this one right here, it is a diamond in the rough. I have to say, this video game, it is a ridiculous amount of fun. Wolverine slices and dices his way through all these enemies. Sure, you see some common enemies from the movies such as the Blob, Sabretooth, Weapon 11. And let me just say how atrocious that was. Nonetheless, though, there are also some stuff from the comic books that's in this video game as well. But what I really wanted to see was Magneto or the Wendigo or even possibly Juggernaut. You know, villains that obviously was in the previous Wolverine game that came out back in 2003. But to see it done with new updated graphics, I think it would have been cool to see at least. Plus, it would make the game longer. This video game is very short. You probably beat it in an afternoon easily. And pretty much, you know, there are a lot of mechanics in this video game, such as the launch system, and obviously the rage mirror and all that. Now, from a technical standpoint, this game ain't nothing special. It's certainly better than a lot of movie tie-in games out there. And what was interesting at the time is that this was probably the best movie tie-in game to release in quite some time. Sure, you had your other games such as Spider-Man 2 and the like, but having a good movie tie-in video game was very hard to do. You know, it was rare. Let's just say that. Still, though, this video game is entertaining and it'll keep you, well, interested. Plus, there's three other costumes you can unlock, but it still doesn't have a whole lot of replay value. I'm giving this video game an 8 out of 10. So basically, to cut to the chase, this is a video game that I probably would recommend to hardcore Wolverine fans out there. Now, granted, I kind of wish they made this game open world because you could do a lot with that. Maybe place it in seeing how Wolverine doing open world missions. I think that would have been more interesting than doing a linear based game. I mean, it would have been cool to seeing Wolverine in open world game. Maybe that'll be the next Wolverine game that's coming out in the future that I've heard about. But as far as a movie tie-in game, this one is real good and it's far better than a movie ever was. And that's my review of the video game X-Men Origins Wolverine, the Uncaged Edition. Okay, leave your comments down below in the section and let me know what you think about this video game. In fact, what are your memories from playing this game? Alright, this is Slim Guy 172 saying peace out.